What's up? It's your boy Reemus, and welcome to the ChampSet podcast, the podcast for champions. Today, we're going to be talking about how you can sustain your followers' interests so that you can grow your boxing brand. Of course, as a boxer, it's important to look at yourself as an actual brand. If you're a professional fighter, even if you're not, as an amateur, you can actually start building that brand so that when you turn professional, the promoters and the managers come calling and you have the influence, you have the leverage. So think about someone like Anthony Joshua, who is the biggest fighter in the world today, probably. I mean, he probably is. I only can think of Canelo, but I think Anthony Joshua is probably bigger than him. The thing is with Anthony Joshua, though, is I wouldn't say I don't think he's the best skilled fighter in the world. You've got guys like Crawford, Lomachenko, and whatnot. But the thing about an AJ is that it doesn't matter. He is the biggest fighter in the world because he has the biggest brand in the world. He has the best branding. And because of that, he's going to get the best fights. He's going to be able to have better control over his career than any of the other guys. So this is why it's important to look at yourself as an actual brand from now rather than, I'm just a fighter. No, you're a professional fighter, which means you're an entertainer, which means you have a brand. Or if you want to be a good entertainer, then you need a brand. In order to grow your popularity and grow your name, what you need to do is be consistent on your social media channels. You need to consistently post, right? So that people get a regular fix of who you are and get a regular fix of what you're bringing to the table. Your fans need to be strung out like it's drugs. They need to be strung out on the stuff that you're bringing, because for your followers, you kind of are like drugs. You are the dope. You are that quick bit of, and think of the social media as the dealer. You are the drug that's being served to them. And that's why people get addicted to social media, because when they connect with a certain brand, they just love to watch it, love to listen to it over and over. And those are the people that's going to buy your ticket. So you need to serve them. But more importantly, to actually grow your followers, it's important to be consistent with what type of stuff that you post as well. So one thing I see is that a lot of people post, they have bad profiles. This is an example of a bad profile. A lot of people will post one picture of a selfie, then one picture of food, then one picture of boxing, then one picture of a random card, then one picture of a random setting, then a picture of them in a fight. Then they'll post maybe one picture of them hanging out with this, and then a fight. And nothing is their content isn't shaped around their boxing character. It's not to say that everything has to be in the gym, but every post has to be based on the persona, the boxing persona that you're creating. It's hard for someone to say, check this guy out, or it's hard for that other person to follow you if you're not going to consistently give them what they want to follow you for. So if you're posting a lot of random stuff, then why would they follow you? Yeah, they like that one video of you doing, a good boxing routine, or they like the one video of you kind of expressing your drive for boxing, and that made them connect with you. But they can't follow you because the problem is, if they follow you, the next picture might be food, the next picture might be a random car park picture, the next picture might be a tree picture, and they're not gonna get what it is that they want to follow you for. And that's why it's important to be consistent. They have to know, when someone follows you, they have to know what they're getting themselves into. And if you're very consistent, they know exactly what they're getting themselves into, and then that's going to enable them to follow you comfortably, and they're going to be happy to do it because what they want to see, you're going to give them consistently. Oh, that rhyme was hard. But anyway, also it's important for that person to be able to say, "Oh, check this guy out." And if you're doing random things, they can't do that, because when the other person checks you out, now they're gonna look bad because you're not being consistent, or they're not. The person who was recommended is not seeing what they was recommended for. If you're doing a lot of random stuff, just, you understand what I'm saying? Oh, that was a mouthful. All right, bro. So what you need to do if you want to get more shares, more followers, is you need to be consistent in your posts. And that's it. Stop posting random stuff, bruh. It's not working for you. And try what I'm telling you, which is to be consistent. There's a section about social media mastery in the book Automatic Ambition that comes out in November, so check that out. Anyway, that's it from me today. Stay focused. Let's get it. ChampSet.